Yo, what's up, fam? I am back at home in Kelowna, and I am just heading over to August Luxury Motor Cars because our boy Dave is notorious for getting a vehicle and not paying for it when he takes delivery. So here we are, August Luxury Motor Cars, 3510 Spectrum Court. Let's go pay Dave's debt. How's Matt News?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. You know what? I'm coming because Dave somehow swindles his way into getting cars and taking delivery of them and getting them all the way to the United States without ever paying the deposit or anything.
Hey, you're good for it. We know.
I know I'm good for it. I'm the one that always ends up here with the money.
Squaring up.
I'm like, I got the check for the vehicle. So, and we haven't told anybody what the vehicle is yet, so I can't mention it. Dave got a new daily. Where's everybody's favorite Ashley? There she is.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how you doing? I have money for you.
It's not for me. Don't record me.
I'm always recording you. Hi, how you doing? Is Mom in a bad mood today? I'm coming in.
No.
I'm coming in. Yeah.
Hi.
It's not made out to here. Does that make sense? It's for, okay, you talk to my wife.
It's a little short.
It's not short. That should be the exact, hey, I just bring the checks and the money. How are you?
I'm good.
Everybody wants to know, what does Ashley eat? What the hell is this? What is it?
Can you not?
All right.
Red onions.
All right.
Leave me alone.
Looks like a brain in a jar almost.
Here, and then here's my hot sauce.
This is your hot sauce? This is
Yeah.
Ashley's hot sauce. Because
I
Ashley,
did make those.
because Ashley is spicy. There you go. Guys, try this. Hot sauce, chili, habanero. Is it hot?
So you want to try it?
No. Hi. Come here, Bridges. Come here.
Right
Come
away.
see. Come
Right
here.
away.
Come here.
What's
this?
happening?
What's this? I am just bringing money, coming to say hi to Mike. I haven't seen Mike in a couple weeks because I've been down south.
Yes. How
Working, moving the new
Yeah.
shop.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's good. You gotta come down. Come visit Compton, California. That's where our new shop is.
What's in your neck?
Where? Oh yeah. So I was.
Had that?
No, it's someone was like, hey, you got a lump in your neck, you should get that checked out. It was an ingrown hair.
Oh,
And then it
shit.
created scar tissue. So I can either go to a cosmetic surgeon and get it removed, or I can just leave it there and make everybody write comments in the comment section, which creates engagement. What is in there? Describe it to everybody.
There's lettuce, peppers. Oh, look, there's my red onions. Some rice. Beans.
And what's this?
Coke syrup. Okay. I'm gonna just continue to like be super boring when you come in.
You're not boring. People like you. You can say whatever you want. People just want to hear your voice.
Well, some people were getting mad that I was like, fuck this, blah, blah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's what we like about you. Don't ever change that.
Okay, bye.
Bye, ciao. Enjoy your lunch.
I will.
All right, guys. There's Ashley. Let's go find Billionaire Mike Hall. He's somewhere in here. By the way, this is the secret corridor to upstairs. Mike. You'll never believe who I'm meeting up with right now. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Look at this. Who do you think's driving that big rig right there? Carlos.
The nighttime rendezvous.
The nighttime run, and he got me.
This
He
is your all
insisted.
night.
He insisted I get a coffee to stay up all night with him. And then what does he get? He gets a water.
No, dude, mine is up here.
You got a
Hey,
coffee?
but look what we're doing here today.
Yeah. What are we doing here today?
We're repping for old Uncle Ray.
Oh, he gave you the 6x6 hoodie.
Yeah, and this is the.
And this is for my wife.
This
This
is
is
the
the
wifey.
G-Wagon light blue hoodie for wifey.
Yeah.
And a t-shirt.
And a T-shirt for
Uncle Ray is in the merch game.
dude. But what is it?
The Carrera
Obviously,
GT, bro.
obviously,
What a piece of shit, rubbing it in. He knows that's the car I wish I didn't sell. Bastard.
Dude, Ray's all about the.
Uncle Ray, you son of a bitch. Oh man, good to see you. Here, let me put this stuff in here. This garbage SR merch. I'm just joking. Thank you, Raymond. I love you. I miss you. It was good chatting with you on FaceTime last night. Throw those in there. The old trusty TRX. What do we got here? What do we got here? This guy went from the Ram game to the Ford game. Well, I gotta ask him some hard questions about why does he drive a Ford now and he's no longer repping the Ram fleet. I am curious. So why is it you went from Ram to Ford?
Well, like I bought 15 trucks in like 3 years, right?
Yeah, but
So-
wouldn't you buy them all from the same brand to get deals?
No, dude. They're
Build
all,
like dealership recognition and get the clout points and all that?
If dealerships all sort of like worked hard for you and like did what they're supposed to do, you'd probably work really
They
hard
don't?
to stay with them.
How much are these trucks are like 150 grand.
Yeah.
And you bought 15 of them.
I bought 15, but so what it was
So you're rich.
no. So what it was
So you have good credit.
I can buy lots of trucks. That's the
Apparently.
only thing I can
Yeah,
do.
but I know-
Asset-based lending is a completely different thing.
Asset-based lending. I like that. There we go.
Oh, you got a magnet on thing?
Yeah, bro. It's rock form.
Look at this.
How you doing? Take a step back and it just holds it for you. Look at that. It's like we have a.
Oh, dude, we could pose.
It's like we have a videographer, but we don't have a videographer.
We should start doing all of our like things we do together, just like this. Yeah. So yeah, no, we were totally bought a couple trucks, and we were buying used trucks.
You know I'm 45.
That looks way harder.
You know
right?
I'm 45.
It's
right?
good for your knees.
My
man.
knees are
It's
killing
good
me,
for
bro.
your knees.
Carlos. There we go.
It's so good to be home.
It's yeah. You happy to be home?
Yeah. I need to get home.
Yeah. This is not home for you. Mm-hmm. So Carlos lives in a bustling metropolis of Kamloops.
Way
it's a
better.
big
town.
city, huge city. 100,000. How many people live there?
Probably about that.
100,000 people.
University there. Nice little
Kelowna
place.
is not much bigger. Kelowna during the winter, 175, 180,000 people. Summer, it doubles.
It doubles, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Huge in the summer.
Yeah.
Everybody comes here for summer and everyone pisses off for winter when it's cold and whatever.
Yeah. Literally my business, right? So you get people. Some people have 3 houses. They'll have a house in Alberta,
Yep.
a house here, and a house south.
That oil and gas money coming from Alberta, oil and gas industry in Alberta, and then they have a house here, and then they have a house down in the States.
Yeah.
So
you
big money, guys. I'm poor. I have one house. That's it.
one house. The one house
It
team
took
over
me
here.
took me 41 years to buy my first house. I'm still figuring out how many 40. If I live 41 more years, I'll probably have that one house paid off.
You can only dream.
Hey man, I got cars to buy. I'm not buying houses.
We don't need houses.
Nobody wants houses, right?
Houses are for
I got
people
one
that
house to
don't
live in,
appreciate cars.
and then I need all the cars to drive and entertain myself.
Yeah. Okay, let me tell you the story about the trucks.
Yeah, why do you have so many trucks?
So here's what happened. The depreciation on a truck seems to be about the same, like from about 50 to 100,000 K, 90,000 K kilometers. We're talking kilometers.
Okay, kilometers, yeah.
So
Don't
what
worry, only Americans won't figure this out. They can use Google to convert it.
So what I was doing was I was buying, like, my first truck. I drove it, and I realized that once you get over that 150,000 K range, you can't get out of the trucks.
You can't get out of them.
No, because
It becomes a problem.
they just plummet in value. They're plummeting
Really?
faster than you could pay them off if it's a new truck. So what I was doing
did
for a
not know
while
that.
was I was buying a truck with 40 or 50,000 K, running it for 40,000 K, selling it, and you could get in and out of them for nothing. But that all changed when supply was gone, and then the used truck market went crazy. So there was a group of trucks I had that I did really well on, and then after that, I didn't do well because I had to buy new. There was simply no used trucks. And the used trucks, it was like this is in Canada, don't forget, you were 80 grand. You'd be paying 80 grand for a truck with 100,000 K, and you were paying 90,000 for a brand new truck. So
That's madness.
So that's when you started to go back into all new trucks.
That's why the supply chain issues created that huge demand in the used market, because the new market was so slow. They just couldn't produce any trucks. Because there was also a shortage in chips, right? It was like the superconductors, all the chips that run everything in a vehicle had a shortage. So they weren't able to produce new vehicles very often.
I feel like there's a lot of stories, the reasons why, and so the reasons are kind of like, whatever the reasons are, that's what happened.
Okay.
Straight pipe
Hold
everything.
on.
Straight pipe everything.
What do you guys think that vehicle was? I'll give you 2 seconds and then I'll tell you what it is. Shout it out. What do you think? Do you know what that was? That was a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Come on, was it?
Yes.
I didn't even see it. I was trying to.
That was a Jeep Grand Cherokee, essentially with a massive hole in its muffler. Massive hole.
And it couldn't have been a V8 one. It had to be a little
That's six.
straight six or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded awful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And all that noise, it went by very, very slow. So,
Let's talk trucks. Listen,
Trucks.
Trucks are the best thing to talk about. So here's what happened.
see, here's something you need to learn. I'm loyal, right?
Okay.
I have a Dodge Grand Caravan GT.
Yeah.
I have a Ram that I got from you,
Yeah.
right? Dually, what is that, a 3500?
3500.
3500.
Mega cab.
Mega cab. And I have a Ram TRX. You see the trend there? Dodge,
do.
Ram,
Yeah,
Ram,
yeah, yeah.
all same family. You're all over the map.
Yeah.
Does your wife know you're a cheater? I'm just joking. That's a bad joke.
That's an awesome
It's an awful joke.
So-
so you have Ford, you have Ram, you don't care.
No. So what happened was
You had a Chevrolet once. I remember you had all sorts
I'm
of
a
shit.
Chevy guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a Chevy guy.
I can see
But
that.
here's what happened.
Yeah.
You couldn't get trucks. So I went around and I ordered trucks from everybody. And Ford, actually I ordered Fords first because Chevy was just telling you no, they wouldn't even take your order. Dude, it was crazy. So, and also there's emissions things with Chevys that they went through for a bit there. And I think that they're cleaning up.
Throw them under the bus, Carlos. Go ahead. What was wrong? They had some emissions issues?
There's emissions issues with the
Yeah.
L5P. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I ordered a whole bunch of trucks, and the first ones to show up were the Dodges. No, the Chevys showed
called
up first.
Rams now.
I got a couple. I
I
got a
know why
couple
they're called
Chevys.
Dodge.
The Rams showed up at one point, and then
I got
the
told
very
that in the
first
comment
ones I
section.
ordered were the Fords, and they showed up after. What's that?
So I got told that in the comment section when I called my truck a Dodge Ram. They're like, it's not called Dodge anymore. It's just Ram. They rebranded.
Okay, nerds.
Apparently, they did, right?
They did, yeah.
The only thing I own that's a Dodge
Yeah.
technically is the Caravan. I call it the Caravan GT.
Yeah,
And technically the
Caravan.
cop car. We don't own the cop car anymore. We sold it, but when we did own it, that was also a
Yeah.
Dodge.
Yeah.
No,
that's
I'm
true.
very
When you-
loyal. I'm very loyal to everything, brands, whatever it is.
You're loyal to everything.
Everything.
That's why you have Lamborghinis and McLarens and everything. We were actually
Number
talking
one
about how-
Lamborghini.
I was with a whole bunch of Italians yesterday, and we were joking about how you have Italian flags on your stuff. And I was like, yeah, everything's Italian. Well, except for now, we got British cars. What else? You got two British cars because now you have a...
I have 3 McLarens. I have the
McLarens.
I have the Senna McLaren. By the way, I call them McLaren because they always have haywire, weird problems. They act crazy
And they scream at you.
and they scream at you
It's-
"Doot, doot, doot," when they have an issue. So I have the Senna, I have the 720 GTR, which is getting rebuilt, and we have Dave's 570 GT4 race car. So 3 McLarens.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We have 5 Lamborghinis, 3 McLarens, 3 Ferraris, the F12 and the 2 599s. We sold the 550. So yeah, 3 McLarens, 3 Ferraris, 5 Lamborghinis,
But this is a fun thing, though.
and some random
If you
stuff.
talk about being loyal to a flag, right? You've got Italian cars. You always had Italian cars.
Yes.
But now you got 2 different brands of British cars because you guys have the... didn't I bring you a Bentley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a Bentley.
So now you got 2... Because they're British, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So now you've got British and Italian.
it's true.
Right?
This
There
is
you
true.
go.
This has been an interesting conversation with Carlos. It's always an interesting
Let's
one.
go back to life.
Yeah, let's drink my coffee at 7 o'clock at night. Keep me up all night. I blame you, Carlos, for the lack of sleep.
Mrs. DDE will thank you. Will thank me for giving him coffee so he's ready to rock and roll.
She really won't. I'm going to give her your phone number so you can find out just how much she won't be thanking you. She'll want to go to sleep, and I'll be like, so what do you want to do? You want to do a run? Want to go on the Peloton? Let's go. Let's watch a movie. And she'll be like, why are you so amped up? I blame Carlos. Here's Carlos's number. She'll call you.
Dude, that's going to be fun.
Look who I finally found. The man, the myth, the legend.
What's up?
Billionaire Mike.
What's happening?
Okay, so listen. Giveaway car, our first giveaway car. We're thinking 458.
Yeah.
You know what the problem with 458s is, and I just realized this. How expensive are 458s right now?
Expensive.
Yeah, the price is like held.
Yeah, I know. Well, last naturally aspirated Ferrari.
You're sort of like, come on, let's pump it down a little. No, he's right. Last naturally aspirated Ferrari, V8, sounds insane. These guys have a couple of them here. The one we were thinking of is the one right here over my shoulder. Turns out to be a beautiful black on black Spider. How gorgeous
Black
is
on tan.
this car? Well, it's black on black and then
Oh, I see
tan,
what you
tan
mean.
interior. I
Yeah.
meant like the exterior. Black on black wheels.
Triple black.
Triple, well, no, that'd be black
Triple
interior.
interior,
Yeah. Now you're just messing with me. What do you guys think of this? I need to know in the comments. Would this get you guys fired up if we included giving away a Ferrari 458 Spider for just simply purchasing what you guys are already purchasing, DD merch? So we thought this is really cool. You know, you get an opportunity to basically win a car or some cash. So this is what we're looking at. I could always customize the interior. Now look, it is a clean, beautiful, very classic Ferrari interior. But if you didn't love it, we could always have one of our guys, you know, create a bespoke in Arizona, could change the interior. We could do all Alcantara. You could do like, you know, Alcantara black with some red Ferrari style seats. The cool thing is it's very easily changeable because the dash is black. So simply changing out the carpets, the door panels, and the seats is actually really easy.
And you do probably some your DD
Oh, we gotta do-
flair to the exterior.
We definitely got to do some DD stuff. Tim, what do you think, man?
I went for a drive.
Yeah, we took Tim. So Tim's visiting all the way from
North Idaho.
North Idaho. Mike was like, hey, where is that in Europe?
Oh yeah, it was not.
What do you think? 458 giveaway car?
I like it. A double clutch transmission was smooth as butter.
Yeah.
First Ferrari I've ever driven, and I really like it. This is a great start.
Dude, this is the daily of dailies.
They sound amazing too.
Stock.
This is what you want to go with your like first giveaway car. This is a step up.
I think this would be a good first giveaway car.
458 Roadster.
Well, we were thinking the other ones that would be like, maybe not jump to this right away would be, we thought,
Like a minivan?
manual, a minivan. We give away the CGT. I'd never give away my CGT. Manual R8 V8.
Yep.
R8. I said that backwards. Manual V8 R8.
Yep.
Could be a good giveaway car. A manual V8 Aston Martin Vantage.
Yeah.
And these cars are great because like you're still getting like a $75,000 car, but to maintain that car would be a lot less expensive than not that things go wrong with 458s, but if anything went wrong on a 458 or you want to take it for an oil change, it is going to have the Ferrari tax.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? That's just, you know, life's rough when you win a Ferrari, right?
Oh, yeah, so-
Life's rough.
Buy a t-shirt, get a Ferrari.
Yeah.
So the thing that is cool about the Spider is with the roof line, yeah, you don't get to see that beautiful engine, but it does have these really cool louvers in the back, and it's a hard top convertible. So when the sun's out and the guns are out, you can drop the top and it just folds into the back here, and it's a super clean looking car. Versus, I prefer this, the soft tops that Lamborghini does. I'm not a fan of soft top
No, this is
convertibles.
way nicer.
Hard top is the way to go.
Yeah.
Can you fire this thing up?
Yeah, for sure.
I want to hear this thing. We just took it for a quick little test drive, and listen to this.
It's all stock though, so you'll have to do your
Yeah, but stock's good. We could do a cat back. I can't do
Yeah.
cat delete or else it won't be legal everywhere. Listen to that. I mean, come on. For a stock car?
so good.
You guys have to comment, you have to vote. Do we do a Ferrari 458 or should I start with the other options I just talked about? Manual V8 Vantage or manual V8 R8? The problem with a manual is if you don't know how to drive a manual, you're definitely taking the cash.
Yeah.
Or you're learning.
Yeah.
It's a good car to learn on.
That would be a good car to learn on.
Nowadays manual is not for everyone.
Both of those cars are easy to drive too, by the way. A manual's not what?
Not for everyone anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No.
But this car is cool because you have the option to shift with the paddles.
A little bit of both.
But then you can also throw it in auto, and we were talking about that. How smooth was auto?
Dude, it's like a Honda Civic.
Yeah, it drove by itself, right? It's basically autonomous. So, well, should we take it one more time around the block?
I think we have to.
All right.
At this point.
All right. Get the shot, Tim.
I'll get the shot.
Don't mess us up.
Give it to me. Come on.
This is high production level stuff here. All right. This is an iPhone 15. This is state of the art.
Is it BPF at all or no?
All right. It's getting appraised. You want to go for a ride?
I definitely do not.
All right.
Am I going with you?
Questions? Yeah, you're coming. Get in.
All right,
here.
let's go.
You're my videographer.
All right, let's go.
Truck running.
I know. It's there so she can. Courtney, here. Because it might be locked. That way, if you want to get in it, stay warm. We're not going to be as long. All right, here we go. All right. So, if you win this vehicle, work your way up to this race mode. Okay, this race mode. You really got to know what you're doing if you're going to go like this level and turn everything off. I don't advise you do that right away, but we'll do it. Okay, test driving a 458. I have not been in a 458 in a minute. I was gonna whip it around, but I probably shouldn't with the appraiser sitting right there.
Yeah.
She's just like,
Dude, he watches you.
he does watch.
He's a fan.
He knows what's up. All right, let's just listen to the sound of that beautiful naturally aspirated V8 with an exhaust on this car. I mean, you guys have probably all heard it from previous people who've owned 458s with exhaust. This car sounds like an F1 car. It's amazing. So super simple to drive, great visibility. Tim and I took it for a quick little drive earlier. I just wanted to shake it down and see if it's a good car. Obviously it's August's car, so it's a great car. Oh, didn't even really get into it. So responsive. What'd you think of this thing, Tim?
It's nice, man. Like I've only driven Huracan Evo and a 720S. So this
720 is a rocket.
it is. But first Ferrari, I feel like this would be like a great first Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like it's got all the Ferrari feels to it, the noises, the everything. It just feels good.
It was like as if Ferrari at the time had found alien technology. Because from the F430 line of cars
Yeah.
to the 458 is like completely night and day. An F430, while it is a timeless looking car, it is old technology. That single clutch F1 gearbox is super clunky, versus this, it's just buttery smooth. And the funny thing is when they came out with all of this, a lot of the time manufacturers have those like little hiccups that they have to go through to dial things in. This car was like from 2010 when it first was introduced, the 458 Italia was just like perfect right out the gate. So we get a little open stretch of road to listen to it up here. Currently behind a very dirty F-150. Those C8s sitting in the lot looked like someone had rallied them, and then we realized, oh, they came on an open deck carrier, probably from Alberta. So they came through the Rockies on an open deck trailer. That's crazy that anybody would send their cars like that. All right. This is a fun little road up here we can go up. A couple of corners here, look at this. Listen to that. Hey? Yeah. We get this catback exhaust, some wheels, some carbon bits from probably one of our friends that make carbon fiber aero. And then I would offer the winner the opportunity to have it wrapped for free any color they want with Innos Tech. So to have Innos Tech hook us up with the color of their choice, and then we get PFS to install it. That's the way to go. Or you just take it black. Black's sick.
Yes.
And look at that. You guys were always saying I need to tint my windows. Already comes with tinted windows. The reason why I don't tint my windows, by the way, is because I'm very hard of seeing at night in low light. So is Dave. So if we put tint on our windows, it just would make our driving miserable at night. So we're old men, you guys. We're old men. Can you hear that little pts, pts?
Yeah.
So that's the pump behind your head. You can hear it actually pressurizing when you shift gears. Let's see if you can hear that back there. Listen. You hear it?
Oh yeah.
Funny, right?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it's the shifts. That's a great car. What would you do to this car if you wanted, Tim?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Wheels to start with.
Yeah.
I wrap everything, so I'd probably do a wrap, or I'd probably do a full body PPF.
What color? Would you go classic Ferrari and just do it red, or would you leave it, or would you do something different? Like really off-brand Ferrari, very anti-purist.
Oh yes,
Like millennial JDM from like a GTR or something.
You know what I really like is, I believe it's Verde Scandal.
Yeah. The bright
yes.
yellowish green color.
I absolutely love that color.
That's a very cool color.
But on a Ferrari though, because
Absolutely.
Lamborghini does that.
You totally could.
That's what I would do.
It would actually look really sick on the 458, I think. The body lines.
Yeah. And then a fat wing, right?
Oh, you know what we haven't done yet?
What do you got?
Operation.
I know what you're doing.
Do we have to stop the car to do it? I thought you could open and close it up to like so many miles per hour. Maybe not. Hold on.
Within like 5 to 10, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's how the 720 is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll just pull over and quickly do it. Alright. Look at this.
Ooh.
You guys ready? The bat thing opens up. Here we go.
Ooh, a nice warm day.
It's freezing out. I'm only doing this for theatrical effect here. Alright. This is what you could experience on a nice cold winter's day. Now we can hear the exhaust. So imagine if you put an exhaust on this car, you got the top down, it's going to be just pure driving bliss.
It's a symphony.
Well, think about how much louder that got.
Yeah.
Okay? And with the windows up, it's actually less windy. Yes! I think I need to get a 458. Like for me.
Yeah.
Not give it to anybody. Give it to myself. Oh yeah. This thing is amazing. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
The giveaway car?
Absolutely.
Comment below, you guys. I need to know your thoughts. Let's step out and have a look at this thing from the roof down perspective. I could also, if you didn't love the color of the interior, we could, like I said, change it. Or if you guys like it, we could keep it the way it is. But this thing's badass with the top down.
That's exhilarating.
All right. Let me know. This could be yours if we choose it. What's that?
You gonna leave the top down?
I'll leave the top down. We should be good. Shouldn't snow. Gotta return this.
Yeah.
I genuinely think I
Yeah.
need to get a 458 for myself.
It's Mike.
Thank you.
Oh, buddy.
I'll see you later.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, peace.
Yeah, you were here.
What's up, guys? It's Jason here at Protective Film Solutions. I've got an update for the DDE McLaren Senna. So the car's back here for a couple changes on the vinyl wrap that we're going to go over. But the biggest change is that we are changing the color of the calipers. Right now it's in the factory red. And as you guys know, Damon's going after the McLaren LM race car, which has a silver look on it, but not just any silver color. It's the liquid silver from McLaren. And so the car is back here in the caliper bay right now and is currently underway. You can see it's all masked up right now. So we're gonna give you guys the behind the scenes process of what it takes to change the color on your calipers. The first question we get all the time is if you're gonna be doing powder coating or painting. And for calipers specifically, we do not powder coat them. So the reason why is in order to properly powder coat a caliper, you'd have to disassemble it from the car. The second part of that is dismantling all of the bits and hardware, pads. You got to bleed the lines, which is all doable, but you don't have to do that to accomplish the goal of changing the color. So we paint them. So the biggest thing that goes into painting the calipers, as you can imagine, is the prep work. Because you want them to last, you want them to be durable and not just to flake and chip away over time. So we've been working with Jason, who runs Caliper Art in Orange County area. He's done probably thousands of calipers at this point. We've been working with him for about a decade now. He's been in the industry for I think over 20 years. So as you can see, Damon's car is back here under wraps right now. Wheels are already off the car and they've already gone ahead and started prepping it. One step further, you can see this, they've already started sanding down the face of the caliper. So it's a dull red now. It's also dismantled a little bit over here. And so they're putting in the prep work so that way the new paint is gonna properly bond and not gonna chip off. So Braden's over here right now. And Braden, we're kind of explaining versus powder coating, we're painting them. So the biggest part of all this is the prep. And as you can see, everything's all masked off. But what's kind of the process from start to finish on painting calipers?
So obviously, first thing we want to do is we want to make sure the car is covered and protected. So my first step is getting the wheels off, and then I'm masking off the entire car. I try to keep as little dust and debris from landing on it, especially after just getting a fresh new wrap and everything. So wrapped it, sanded down the calipers. Now I'm cleaning them up, getting all the dust, grease, brake dust, all that sort of stuff off. And then after this, I'm gonna start taping and masking everything off even further. The rears, we were able to disassemble, remove the pads. That way we get as much of a factory finish and look as possible. The fronts, unfortunately, we can't pull the pads out as easy as the rears. So that's gonna be a lot of taping and masking.
More masking up, more prep on there, And then you have the option when you're doing calipers, especially on these exotic cars. How often do people paint the e-brake caliper?
I would say it's probably maybe like 1 in 5.
Yeah.
A lot of people keep kind of that factory color.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's just a bare metal. Sometimes it gets like a patina on it over time, but if we do paint it, very rarely we're matching it to the same color as the caliper. We typically would just do satin black.
Yeah, because you're not trying to draw attention to the e-brake caliper, you're trying to minimize it. So I think we even did that on the Aston Martin, even though the car's only 2 or 3 years old, it just had a lot of wear. So that discoloration that was on there. So we had you guys do that satin black to make it nice and smooth and original looking. But then we painted the caliper in that color. So I'll let you get back to it. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of work that goes into painting the calipers. And again, on this car, it's gonna be getting that liquid silver look, which is super unique to McLaren. I've only seen it on a few cars being painted, but it's actually a factory option on some of the limited run cars. So I know I was talking about that earlier this morning. What makes liquid silver so much more difficult to do, or is it not? Is it the exact same?
It's just like it's like any two-step paint for the most part. It's like kind of having a pearl or a metallic, except in this case, we're gonna be laying down a layer of gloss black. And then on top of that, we're gonna be spraying silver silver over the top of it. So it has some more dimension, and different light will catch it in different ways, and kind of almost has like a more chrome look
yeah.
to it,
Okay,
but
cool.
without doing chrome.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because that's a huge thing. To try to get chrome on a caliper correctly would be near impossible. So doing this liquid finish is really cool. And if you guys have seen it before on some of the LT models, it's subtle, but will look really clean against his 720 GTR pink. Because that was another thing that we talked about, is we could have done this color with the DD 720 GTR pink, and it would have looked really good, but with everything in this build, Damon's trying to tie back into that LM race car, and the caliper's already red, so it's not a huge difference. So I think it's gonna look really good when it's all coming together with those colors on there, so especially against those wheels. So we'll come back and check in with Braden, get an update, and see how they look. All right, guys, it's the next morning, and we've let the Senna calipers fully cure. So Braden is just now getting ready to start unwrapping everything, and this color is spot on. So we'll show you guys right now. Bam. So McLaren liquid silver. As you can see up here, this is actually not a paint run. Pretty interesting that this is part of the caliper design on the Senna. I guess these are AP Racing brakes, so that's on there. So, but that color is rad. And then as you can see, the black logos were done as well. So on the logos, those are a decalibrated, yeah?
Yep.
So once the color's put on there, the logo goes on, typically in the factory location, unless you want to do something custom. And you can do whatever color you want. And then on top of that, it gets clear coated, right?
Correct.
So sweet. So time to unwrap it?
Yep.
All right, let's see how this thing looks. All right, so final phase on the DDE Senna calipers. Time to unmask this beauty. You can really see how the caliper, get close, how it pops in the lighting. I'm excited to show you guys out in the sun, but as Braden was saying, gives that kind of chrome effect on there. So it's McLaren's liquid silver. So really cool choice on this. This livery too, since our PFS Florida location did it, we only saw photos of it for about a month and a half. So seeing this car in person, I know a lot of people have commented on his videos. This color just does not do justice on here. This is the first time you've seen this, Jason, yeah? What do you think of the color?
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And I know we were talking about, we could have gone this direction with color matching it. It probably would have fun to do that, but I think this is a good choice.
Yeah, the liquid metal looks awesome.
Yeah. Looks good. Well, I'm excited to see the wheels back on it. But yeah, this livery looks so good, especially with the chrome accents on there. So wheels are gonna go back on right now, and then we're gonna be doing some final tweaks on some of the decals, as Damon was talking about, while he's out of town. And then we'll get this car back on the road and out to some shows. All right, guys, well, here she is. The DD Senna is all done. The new calipers are painted in that liquid silver color. And now you can finally see what it looks like all together with the wheels mounted on the car. In addition to the new calipers, as mentioned, we did a couple changes on the graphics. Dan was talking about changing out the August luxury motor car, so now it's more prominent on there. We also did the repair in the inner door sill area that was coming undone in the recent rains. Big change on the windshield banner. This is the traditional satin black with white writing on it. Before, it was in the Inozitech pink, which was really hard to see while driving. So that changed now, it's much more pronounced now. And then another change on here, the DD LM in the front, just like the LM race car. So the car's looking really good. It's ready to get back out on the street. So Damon, we hope you like it, and we'll see you soon.